Today I'm going to show you how to embellish this lighted centerpiece. Alright, I'm getting ready to do some etching, and I'm going to do some free hand drawing of seaweed and bubbles. I am using this designer tip squeeze ball from Etching filled with the etching cream. Whoops, let's get some of it down to the base. There we go. And this, I'm just freehand drawing however I feel like doing it. You know, if you are uncomfortable drawing, you could very easily stamp or even put a paper underneath it that has the design you would like on it. Once I have finished all my drawings, it's going to take 15 minutes for it to etch. And then I will need to rinse it all off. And I'm going to go all the way around the bottle. The thinner the line, the thinner the etching is going to be. So if you want it thicker, then fill in more. I've sprayed the back of my stencil here. This is a Mermaid stencil by Judykins, and I've sprayed it with Etch All stencil spray. And you have to wait until it gets a little tacky, which you can tell it's a little tacky here, and you're just going to lay it into the place where you want it. And once you've got it down, using the your little designer kit, just like we did on the other part of the vase with our seaweed, we're going to fill in our mermaid, all of her. Once she is completely filled in, we time her for 15 minutes, and then we rinse all the etch-all off. Now you can scrape this etch-all off and save it for another project. Okay, now we have our mermaid etched in with our seaweed, and so our vase is ready. I have this great little bottle light from Etching. It's a black, and because the batteries fit in this much of it, I want to cover it to match my thing. I'm going to put a little diamond glaze by Judykins on the top and roll it in here and let this dry a little bit. So I'm just getting the diamond glaze all over the top. Now you don't want to diamond glaze down so it glues it, because if you glue it down, you can't turn it on or off. So just like this. And see how sparkly and pretty it is now? I've made this paper tube to hide my bottle light that's black, and I'm putting on it this Judykins double-sided mosaic tape. It's very sticky on both sides, and it's going to hold my Judykins rocks on it. So I've already got it on almost all sides, but we want to get that little side too. And it's really good. It'll hold glass beads, it holds rocks, just about anything you want it to hold, it's going to hold. And so now my whole tube is covered. Now we're just going to roll it around in these rocks and get them all over it. I'm using a turquoise colored rock. I'm going to weave now my light into my tube, or my little sleeve for this. And I'm going to start with the little lights, and you just kind of pull it through all the way up so that it fits like this. We're going to put our tube with our lights in right now, and I'm going to hold it in the center. I'm going to start by pouring in some little glass rocks, just maybe ½ an inch, 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to start dumping some seashells in. And I'm not being real careful, but I bet if you're really good with chopsticks, you can place them exactly where you want them to be. Then I'm going to add some more rocks. And you're not going to see all those that you first put in, but the people close will. And then more seashells. Then you have this beautiful little centerpiece for a tropical night or a nice little night light for a child. Actually for a grown-up too. And just weave your lights in there. And you can place them kind of wherever you would like them to sit.
We hope you're enjoying our Creative Centerpieces series, sponsored by Judykins, Etching, and Activa products. Please follow us on social media and sign up on our website to be eligible to win a prize package full of products from some of our favorite sponsors. And remember, as we always say, when creativity knocks, open the door.